Yes, sir. It's your boy PhotosByZo on the Real Talk with the Reelest. Let's get it.
Everybody's got a goal. What's the plan? Your plan has got to be clear, concise, compelling, consistent, and committed. You got to have a plan.
Don't go to bed without a plan of how you're going to handle the next day.
You have to work at it every day. You have to plan.
Productivity is never an accident.
What's going on, my boy Zoe?
What's going on, boss man?
Bro, this has been a long time coming, bro. You've done a lot since we first met, to be honest, bro.
Big facts.
I should have got you on the couch. Honestly, man. Before we go ahead and get up into it, bro, man, just go ahead and tell these people a little bit about yourself, bro.
My name's Zoe. Go by PhotosByZo. Celebrity photographer. Do a lot of work in the music industry. Working with artists like Future, Zaytoven, Lil Baby, 21 Savage, Jacquees, Key Glock. Whole bunch of people. Goes on.
Man, there's so many names, bro, that you have been doing, bro, and it's so crazy, bro. The first time me and you really got in tune was at a concert, bro. That was
about 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, it was at the Nashville Draft, and that was Key Glock, Young Dolph, Young Boy, Yellow Beezy.
Yep.
I feel like I'm missing somebody. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing somebody.
To my Major Wise?
That performed that day.
Major Wise?
Yeah, there's one more name, because it was 5, not just 4 names. I can't think of the last person.
I don't know. I think that was it.
That was it?
I think that was it.
I might be off. But, bro, that was my first time, even being on that stage. Was that, like, your first, time being around there?
That was my first show ever.
Really?
Most first show ever.
So,
first show ever.
Man, I know.
I actually got a call from Bandplay. He hit me up. You know DJ the rapper, right?
Mm-hmm.
He hit me up to do his pictures. He was like, somebody's looking for a photographer. You feel me? I told him to hit you up. You feel me? So,
yeah.
That's how I got to going. So shout out Bandplay.
Facts, man. And how did you shoot? If Bandplay put you in the door, how did you even, get that connection? You know what I'm saying? Just for Bandplay to even put you in that door.
Be honest with you, man. I think I hit him up on IG. A long time ago. Like, when I first started though. So probably about 3-4 years ago. I seen him though at DJ Coop had like a little showcase thing, and Bandplay was a special guest there. So I think I hit him up a little after, and he invited me to the studio, took some pictures. We've been locked in ever since.
That is dope, bro. And then you saying that was your first time going to do a show. So like, just tell me about your emotions. How was it? Your first time actually doing a concert. I
think that day that locked me in for sure. That like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I like this shit. For sure. Seeing all the people being on stage with the goddamn artists. Dope experience. For
sure, man. So like, that from that being your first and that being like, going there and being like, you know what, this is it for me and everything. What steps did you take after that to make sure that you were super consistent, sticking to it, networking with the right people? Like, what steps did you take after that?
Honestly, after that, I wanted to just get everybody that was in Nashville big wise and move on to somewhere else. So I feel like if I go somewhere else and I be like, yeah, I'm from Nashville, and I'm talking to somebody big and they know somebody and somebody big out there in Nashville, I'll be like, okay, well, you know West Call? Have you worked with West Call? I can't be like, no, and you feel me? So it's always a better look when I be like, yeah, we worked with each other. You feel me? Boom, bada bam, I know him. You feel me? So it builds a different relationship.
I feel that. So when you went out here, you started, networking and everything more, like, where you starting to be like, all right, I'm starting to like get this. I'm getting into my bag. Like, I'm starting to meet bigger and bigger people. Like, what were your emotions going through? Like, when you starting to like understanding your clientele starting to elevate, like how are you handling that?
I feel like once I moved, that's when the networking already started, but I think too many people in Nashville just to be like, the networking I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So when I moved to Atlanta, that's when the networking really got to popping, in the high standard.
For sure. So what in it told you like, yeah, you know what? Nashville's not enough. I need to make a move for my career base. You know what I'm saying? Like, what told you, like, I gotta make this move. I want to really do this career-wise.
So I did have the opportunity to go on a tour of Jelly Roll and Cook-Up Boss. That brought me on there. And after that, we had took a little 2-week break, right? And I was like, man, I can either stay home like everybody else doing and chill, or I can go do something. So I actually hit up an artist named Paper Love, and local out there in Atlanta, hit him up. Went out there for Atlanta for the first time ever. First time I ain't never been to Atlanta, and I went by myself. So you feel me? Went out there, did a photo shoot with him. Boom, bada, bam. Got locked in with him. And that's just the first network. You know, after I networked with him, I networked with an artist named VL Deck. Zone 6 native, yes sir. So after I locked in with Deck, it was a network and just kept going, man. Just kept going. Just kept going. But building relationships is the main thing. You know, when we say network, it ain't meeting somebody, getting their info, and you know, you gotta utilize it. You know, do something with it. You know, that's networking. So just don't get nobody information. Don't put it to use.
So when you saying that, because you know some people kind of thinking like, you know, I get something on Instagram, we supposed to be automatically locked in after that. What is something like that goes into network that kind of helps you land that person in the way where you actually are locked in? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like, shoot, man, once you work with a person 3 times or more, you should be locked in. You should be locked in. Not 2, 3. 3 times or more, you should be locked in.
now I got a tough question, man. So have you ever had to do some, like, you know, free work just to, you know, get some exposure, get your name out there before?
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, luckily I got paid that that concert, you know, we went to. We did, but when I went to Atlanta, definitely was doing a lot of free work. You know, had to get my name out there.
So how long do you feel like it took you to kind of start actually, you know, getting into the money field? You know what I'm saying?
It didn't take long. Because I knew what I was doing. You know, I already had a plan. You know, because once I got out of high school, you know, I wanted to have a focus point on photography, and I was like, shoot, I'm gonna goddamn it, shoot, I have a passion for music. You know, working in music. So that's how I got in that. And what was the question? So I can go back to that.
So when you since you said you done free work and everything, you know, to get the exposure, like when did you be like, all right, you know what, I got this amount of clientele, it's time for me to go ahead and start, this is my price. You know what I'm saying? When did it?
I would probably say a year. Now I wouldn't say, I'm talking about year of, you know, matter of fact, I'd probably say a year and a half. Now I'm still making money now off the photography, but what I'm talking about, I'm still also doing free work for my exposure, you know. So once I say around, oh, that's a good question, bro. For real, that's a real good question. I think when I started working with Zay, you know, because Zay always paid, so I don't know. I think it was like, oh yeah.
You Zay.
I think that's what probably went to get it really going. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, no more free work. You know what I'm saying? In that instance, you know, I haven't did free work in a minute, so.
You feel like Zay kind of gave you that cosign too? Because I've seen he done put you on his page some more, tagged you on everything. He shows a lot of love, bro.
Most definitely. I have a whole bunch of artists in the industry that post me and stuff like that. But Zay, you know, we definitely locked in.
That's a fact. You know, it's crazy, bro. I don't think they even know, bro. You got a whole vlog where Boosie shouts you out by name, bro. Ain't that right?
Yes, sir.
Boosie.
Shout out Boosie. I'm giving you one.
I was just about to get into that. So, like, how is that, man? Like, Boosie is a huge name in rap culture, you know what I'm saying? And for you to go somewhere, have him shout you out, you know what I'm saying? Like, how does that feel? Like, where were those emotions? You being somebody, like, was that somebody that you were kind of like into music-wise?
Man, definitely knew about him. Definitely was hip to Boosie. So when that happened, it was dope. I felt like I got a whole goddamn package. Got to take the pictures of him. Got a picture with him, you feel me? Goddamn, shout out and stuff like that. But we definitely talked, and he told me, you know, he still out there in Atlanta and shit, and that really just clicked for me, you know. I need to goddamn this country, you know. That's where the motion is. So that's another thing, another reason why I probably went to Atlanta.
Man, and that's smooth, man. I mean, like, you. So honestly, let's go and talk about it. So what were you doing? That was you just getting booked to do like BTS shoots and everything?
Yeah.
You see that? And how did that shoot go? Cause that was a song he did with Future, correct?
Which
Was
one,
that
Boosie?
The one with Boosie? Was that what song was that?
The one with Future was Lil Baby.
Lil Baby.
That
I
was,
remember, man. You do a lot of work, man. You know, celebrity photography was hard to keep up, bro.
That was for Lil Baby, but that was for Out the Mud. That was actually on my birthday, so that was actually a
Birthday present.
dope experience. Yeah, for sure.
That's
Dope
super.
experience.
Man, that's dope. So you worked with Future and Lil Baby. You're going to have to get into that one too, man. So tell me about that, like being on set and everything.
So like I said, networking and building relationships. So definitely was I'm still is locked in with Dick. I was just with him last week. So, but I was with him. Me saying that first off, when I say I met Dick when I first started, right?
Mhm.
And I'm still locked in with him. I'm just saying that just want to marinate. You feel me? Build good relationships. That's all I'm gonna say. But going back to the Future and Lil Baby, VL Dick invited me out, and he's smooth. He's smooth. He never mentioned. He never mentioned Future or nothing. You feel me? He's smooth. He's smooth. He never mentioned nobody. He told me to pull up. So.
Man. So I mean, I gotta ask, bro. Like, so you seeing some people that you are kind of like, impacted by their music and everything, like people that you like, musically and in tune with and everything. You pulling up to shoots and seeing some of the people that you actually are in a way kind of inspired, or like some part of their music affects you. What are the emotions when you pulling up just to see people that you probably don't even think you're gonna meet? Well, you didn't think it before you got to the game.
I know you talking about. Trust me.
How's that feel, man?
Man, see, I'm at a point where I know who I am and I know what I bring to the table. But definitely, when I first started, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro, I never lived in the moment. Mm-hmm. It took about 2 years for me to finally just be like, damn. You feel me? I did this. I was with these like real shit. It's real shit. It took me about 2 years. So I was never in the moment. Mm-hmm. I was always like, just 2 years go by. You feel me? Then I dwelled on it. I was like, damn, that is what's up. I'm talking about that is what's up.
That's what's up, man. For real.
That's the type of person I am.
No, and that's good, bro. And that's something that honestly I really do want to applaud you on, bro. You are very humble, man, for sure. But
I will say, artist I always listen to is Pee Wee Longway. Mm-hmm. And being in the studio with him was definitely dope to see. You feel me? Him being versatile. I'm definitely a music person. Mm-hmm. Definitely a music person. I'm hip to beats, to music, melody, all of it. So, I like listening to people who's different. I don't like listening to people who, sound like somebody else.
Yeah. I like that. So you like people that got their own sound?
Most deaf. Shoot, damn near everybody I work with got their own sound.
For sure, man. So, let's get out of the limelight. Let's kind of get behind the lens, bro. So, like, how long did it take you to kind of find your creative style?
Honestly, this is the funniest thing ever. So, I'm thinking, right, and this might be after the show. Real shit.
Really?
Yeah, this might be after the show. And no, it ain't after the show. I have my style there.
Tell me, like, you was shooting kind of like hard then, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you right. Damn, I don't know, man. Well, whenever I started, I had prayed. Before I made the edit. And I was like, man, I just want something, you feel me? Just had that look. And I prayed, you feel me? Mm-hmm. Boom, bada bam, whipped it up, and it came up to be. That's how it really happened. Came up to be, and I stuck with it. Ain't changed. Ain't changed. It's me.
Don't change though either though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's why I say you gotta know what you bring to the table. That's another thing. I know what I bring to the table. I know what look. You feel me? I know what I bring to the table. That's the main thing.
I feel that, man. So when you actually do go shoot and everything, like, is there a certain amount of like pictures that you're aiming to get? Like, do you set it to like, all right, I'm shooting 25 pictures and I'm done, or is it a certain action that you're looking for that your client to do? Like, if you're at a show, you're looking for a certain movement, a certain motion, a certain hand signal. Is there certain things that you look for when you're shooting, or do you just put yourself in the way?
It's sometimes a feel, to be honest. Sometimes a feel. because I feel like every picture I take is something, because I'm not just clicking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm actually,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's, I'm not just, so it's just a little different, a little different. Because you can have goddamn 10, 15, 20 pictures of the same pose. So, that's something I learned very early.
Man.
Very early. So I try to limit that a long time ago. So to answer your question, I really try to go by sessions. So if somebody books something and it comes with about 20 pictures, I will probably take about 30, 35, right? But I'm picking the best ones, you know what I'm saying? Like, then that 35, 2, you feel me, might be the same pose, just because I want to make sure it ain't no blurriness. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll be fooled. You'll be like, oh, that's a hard one. And you got them loaded up the whole blurry. So that's just another thing. So learn from your experience, your mistakes.
I feel you on that, man. It's been plenty, bro. My biggest mistake in the end, bro. I used to be so turned about that burst shot thing. Bro, I used to be at all shoots, bro. I get home, I got 2,000 pictures to go through. I got out that quickly. Starting now, only single photos.
So I'm gonna say this, since he said that. When doing concerts, listen, don't be fanned out. You hear me? I'm putting you down. Just take the pictures that you get. I'm trying to put you down. A lot of them hoes gonna be blurry. I'm putting you down. So you feel me? Just take your time. You know what I mean? Like the people there. You know what I mean? Just take your time. That's all I can say. From experience.
Yeah.
From experience. You know what I mean? From experience. Take your time.
Bro, man, you're not lying, bro. Everything
bro,
you preaching.
I've seen people chasing people and stuff. I'm just like, goodness. They gonna come to you. You feel me?
Bro.
That's what they gotta understand. They gonna come to you. Trust me.
You ain't lying. That was me. I ain't gonna lie. I think that was me because of the
No, it could be.
I'm gonna tell you
when
what concert.
people first start, you feel they probably don't know, but when they get to a certain point, I'm telling you.
See, the first concert, go back to it. I wasn't like that then because I wasn't really in tune with Memphis music.
We was on stage too, so
we was different. They was coming where we needed to, so we was chilling, bro. We was in a little pit, bro. We snuck down. We was actually going crazy. We was doing some real wild shit.
Hey man,
we done snuck into the electrical pit. They kicked. Who was that? Young boy kicked everybody off stage. Key Glock kicked all the photographers off stage. We was like, yeah, we gonna still be in the front. We
still there.
That was what's up though, and I ain't gonna lie, I really put you on. I commend you for that too, cause you was like, hey, son, right here, woo woo. I ain't even see you over there. I'm about to walk to the back where it's no shot at all, bro. But you really be looking up.
The person at the gate too, man. That's another thing.
Yep.
Hey man.
Back to relationships.
I'm trying to tell you too. That shit crazy. But I knew the person at the gate. He already feel me.
Man, that's super great, man. So let's go ahead and ask you a couple questions, man. So, like, who are some of the people that you look for inspiration in photography? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who are some people that kind of inspired you in the creative field?
Okay. 2 people for sure. Jay Wilson Media and Chaos. Them 2 people for sure. Jay Wilson Media definitely put me on game way before I got in the spotlight. He the one made my damn logo, the PhotosByZo logo. Wow. So, he said that just, off the strength. So, definitely commend him. And Chaos, I stumbled upon him because of Money Man. Just to, I'm a big Money Man fan when I was in high school. And that's how I stumbled across him. And shit, I guess you feel right. He had some dope pictures and stuff, but...
That's bad, man. That's actually crazy. I follow Jay Wilson and everything, man. I didn't know.
Hey, good dude.
That's dope, man. So, Nashville, man, who are some people that you got, like, you're seeing that's kind of, like, doing some dope work out here in the creative field, photography-wise?
My boy JB. TC. We got Shot by C. Who else we got out here, man?
C is hard.
Hey, listen, y'all. Y'all got to understand.
TC too.
TC going crazy.
TC too.
TC going crazy. I commend everybody, whoever in Nashville that's doing photography. Listen, I commend everybody, no cap, because it ain't easy. It ain't too many people, at a certain, y'all can look up, to me now, you feel me. But at a certain point, it wasn't people you can just look up to and be like, okay, that's the way to do it. Or we can get this from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, or out of it. So, you know, that's really what I wanted to do. You know, I always used to, when I first started, used to always post what I'm, you know, doing and, you know, where I'm going and stuff like that. Like, I was just trying to show people, you know, like, the steps to how to do it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got to a point after I stopped, but when I first started, I was definitely trying to show people because that's in the blueprint, you know. But now we got interviews, we got articles out, you know, so check them out. Definitely give you information.
Definitely, man. And I had one more question too. I don't even want to leave before getting that, bro. You've been somebody that I see doing this probably more than anybody in this field, bro. You brand yourself better than anyone I've seen, bro. Literally, when I first met you, bro, you had a t-shirt, a hat. Then the next time I seen you, t-shirt, hat, and a jacket. And then not even no, like, cheap jacket. It was like a varsity jacket. Like, you put time into your brand, bro. Where does all of that come from for you to, you know, start knowing, like, all right, I got to push myself just as hard as how everyone else pushes their brand? Like, where did that drive and motivation come?
Man, honestly, I feel like branding is key. That was just one of the main things. And I was studying business a little bit, so I already knew kind of what I needed to do. That's why I said I had this already planned. You know, I just had to go through with it. And branding, like I said, is definitely one of them. So business cards, from t-shirts, logos, you know, definitely branding is key. So just put your name out there. And for example, you know, a person might not know your name. Look at your shirt, look at your hat, you know, and get hip, you know. So works different ways, works out different ways.
Yeah, those are really good tips for somebody that's kind of like, you know, just getting started, man. Did you need a whole lot of money just to, you know, start off getting the t-shirts or anything?
That's a good question, and I'm actually going to say no, because at first I had probably bought about five shirts, different colors, when I first started, and that probably ran me about $80 probably. 80. So after that, you know, I got to a point where I started selling them.
Yeah.
At that point, so
yeah, I got one.
was selling them, so
Still got mine. I got the original.
that's
Man, no, that's dope, man. I feel like that's something very important for other, like, creatives to do, man. I don't feel like a lot of us are, you know, really pushing our own brands. Like, it's kind of like Instagram and that's it. But outside of Instagram, it's very big, like what you're saying. They might not know your name, but if it's on your shirt,
push your brand.
yeah,
Push your brand. Oh, matter of fact, I'm so glad you said that. D-Strap. He always tell me to push my line. No cap.
Shout out to
every
D-Strap.
time. Yeah, this is when, you feel me, when we were band playing them.
Yep.
Always say push your line, so I always push my line everywhere I go. Everywhere I go, I push my line.
Thanks, man. Shout out to you for that one too. You brought me on that shoot for that concert. That was the back to school thing in Memphis. That was tough.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was super dope. And that was with, who was that? That was Co-Cash.
Deuce.
Yep, Duke Deuce, D-Strap, and one more person that opened. Hit Kid was there too. Yep.
They paid Pat.
Yeah, Project Pat. Yeah.
Not Project.
I mean, my bad. You right. My bad, bro.
Paid Pat.
I mean, I'm still trying to get into all the Memphis artists, man. There's a lot of them. They got a lot of heat out there, man, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Definitely, man. So, is there anything you could go ahead, like, leave some motivation for, you know, people that are, you know, entering this field or haven't really picked it up yet? Anything you could leave for them just to, like, you know, give them some tips into the future before starting?
Honestly, if you're doing photography or whatever you're doing, like, be honest with you, just don't stop. You ain't going all days is not supposed to be good. I don't want you guys to think that, you feel me, I'm a real person. I'm going to be real with you. You're going to have ups and downs, to be honest with you. Just don't stop. That's the main key. Don't stop. You know, you stop, you damn it fail, to be honest with you. So just keep it going. Don't do that. Oh, I'm going to pause here and come back. Don't stop at all. You know, like I said, everything gonna be good. You know, you might not have a shoot today. You know, that's cool. Try to find something else productive to do. You know, until it swing back around. Another thing, networking is key. Branding is key. Them are the top things. And when you get to a certain point, you're going to figure out who you are. And once you figure out who you are and what you bring to the table, I try to tell that to, people that's close to me, because once you know who you are and what you bring to the table, can't nothing stop you. Confidence is through the roof. You know what I'm saying? So, stick with that. Stick with that.
Wise words, man.
I'm going to say one more thing, because he tried to get on me earlier about this camera.
Oh, yeah. You talk about this camera, man.
So, this is the same camera I've been having when I first started, right? Mm-hmm. And what would you say after I said what I said? I told you I haven't seen too many people with my camera yet.
Yeah, my question was, I was like, why? It's because this is the exact same camera you had when I first met you. And I was asking you, why haven't you upgraded yet? And this was about like 4 years ago. So why haven't you upgraded in the 4 years?
Well, I told you, you feel me? Just you. Like they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I think that's the situation I'm in with this one.
And I feel like that's also something that
I'm so loyal, man. It got me so far. Listen, it got me so far, man.
But would you say that's something that you could also say, like it's not always about like having the newest equipment and everything
yeah,
too?
I'm so glad you said that. Yeah. This a stock lens too.
Yeah, bro, that's what I was about to say.
So
that's the 18 to 55. This is regular.
Yeah, don't be fooled. Now you don't be fooled. I feel like though, editing also do play a part.
Yeah.
So if your editing skills is on point, you can. It's just like an engineer. Engineer can make you sound good, So editing, you can make a picture look good, no matter what.
That's what's up, man. Those are super wise words, and I'm glad you brought the camera question back up because somebody out there probably with the exact same camera, like in Seattle or something.
Yeah, man.
He needs something else.
Make that thing work. Make that thing work. No cap.
Facts, man. You want to give a shout out to your supporters or anything, man, before you get up out of here, bro?
Yeah, I appreciate everyone. Day ones, people that's just now getting in tune. Appreciate Zaytoven for sure. BL Deck and all them guys. Shoot, everybody been rocking with me since I first started, to be real with you, man. They already seen the journey. They seen a lot of shit, trust me. A lot of shit. And to be honest with you, I just hope I'm able to motivate people and be able to do something to be great, to be honest with you.
Man, that's real, man. That's some really wise words, man. This is a super dope interview. I feel like a lot of people are going to be motivated, inspired by all of the tips, tricks, just stories that we just shared today, man. It's just going to be different. And somebody that's entering this field, you know what I'm saying? I hope that you learn something, because this is literally a celebrity photographer, you know what I'm saying? But he's literally, like he said, using what he has right now, and he's comfortable with it. So, I feel like that's like a super...
So, it gotta be unique, man.
Facts, man. Different. And he's doing his thing, man. I appreciate you again. Come rock with me, man. For real, bro.
Sir. Appreciate you.
My boy, man. We gonna get you up out of here. I appreciate you for rocking with me, man. This is Real Talk with the Realest, man. Tune in.
We out. They ask me how I do it. Look for yourself.